What's going on, guys? This is a quick late night live stream. Just wanted to jump on here and make sure I touch on a couple of things that I see that could be happening very soon. And it doesn't matter what time it is. Bitcoin's going to decide which way it's going to go, when it's going to decide which way it's going to go. It could be 6 a.m. in the morning, it could be 2 a.m., it could be 1 p.m. And usually for me, Central Time in America, it's late night Asia hours that the big moves happen. So that's why you find me here 1 a.m. watching, as Bitcoin's been pretty stagnant all day. So I feel like there's a big move about to happen. Typically, that's the case going into Friday. Friday, there's a lot of volatility. The markets are about to close, traditional markets that is. And the weekend gets real crazy because of low volume and whales, manipulation, whatever you want to call it, more susceptible to that. So I feel like we're headed for a big move out of the big downfall that we just had. So right now I have the daily chart just to show you a high time frame view of what I see going on. And if we draw a trend line across from here to here, you can see that we had a head and shoulders pattern break down. And the target for that is roughly, I want to say 375. No, it was 36.7. So we haven't quite gotten to that target yet. We did find support over here off this last peak. This was actually the top of the box that we traded in for a very long time. Some of my other videos on TradingView, I'm just now starting this channel on YouTube, so I'll be doing a lot more of these live streams. But on TradingView, I talked about this a lot. We traded for about 2 months over here in this box, and we had a little fake out here, but broke out. And we've been trading above this box for a long time, and we actually just got a nice little bounce there. But we just retested the neckline of this head and shoulders. And as of right now, this is still the daily close. This daily still hasn't confirmed that it's getting rejected, but it looks like there's strong resistance at the neckline, and we should be, if all holds true, getting the rejection that I kind of anticipated. We've been showing weakness here, and as you can see, there's a very rounded fractal here from this last run up to 65,000. That looks very similar as what we're doing here. Couple things to note on that. Once we got past this neckline here, and honestly, this neckline here was a little bit more diagonal. Once we got past here and closed underneath, we never closed another daily candle above, and we fell to the technical target of the head and shoulders pattern. And once we had that, let's see, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth peak and rollover, it did not ever recover. It went straight down. So where we're at right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 peaks. And what I would say is from high to low was a 50% drop. And it was basically a drop back to the first correction that started the first peak. So it would be here. So we would be dropping from there to there, about 22% from there. So from where we are now, we'd be talking about 16% move, which is very close to the Head and Shoulders technical pattern, technical target, like this one hit. So essentially, if this fractal plays out, it would be exactly the same as this one once we get down to the low 37,000s. So as of right now, I'm seeing weakness. I'm seeing some follow through on the downside about to happen, in my opinion, unless today, or today or the next day, this pattern gets invalidated. We close above this neckline on a daily candle, and at that point, I'd say we were going to retest. We would be retesting the top here, which is at 48,350, and we may get an initial rejection, something like this, come back down, form some sort of a double bottom W pattern, and break out. And at that point, if we break past here, we're definitely to reattempt to blow past the 52.7 area, our last swing high. And to be honest, that's why this is a big deal for me, because if we can invalidate this fractal, not have to retest the 40K area, because if we close a daily candle even up here but a rejection, my bet is we're going back down to 41K. If we don't hold support here and form some sort of double bottom, then the odds are 38 and then 30 is very, very, very likely in the foreseeable future, near term. And for us to find an all-time high this year after going back to 30K, to me, highly unlikely. If you ask me, well, if we get rejected here, are we going to be going to 30K first or 65K first? I'm saying 30K. And then I'm even really going to say 25 probably, even possibly down to 20, because all hell's going to break loose if we lose the $30,000 level. But I will say we've already tested it so many times that if we see it again, 90% chance, in my opinion, that we will blow past it, at least wick past it, and fill up some longs, get out some of the, we'll be squeezing some bulls that had longs from down here and liquidating them. And so yeah, really guys, this is a critical juncture. I know a lot of that was theoretical situations, hypotheticals, speculation, if you will, but the great thing about technical analysis and reading a chart is it helps see what the potential could be in the near and long term. And it's not an exact science, but history tends to repeat itself. History rhymes. And especially when you see a very legitimate fractal right in front of you that looks very similar, almost identical to this one, you got to pay attention to that. And as it stands, this is a bearish fractal, and it's playing out to the T, to the final countdown, the final fifth fractal, which we've broken down from just like this. And this is really the last chance to break through this and have the bulls regain control. So that's really all I wanted to show you guys today, is show you that right now we are at a critical juncture where we can reclaim, within $1,000 this level, and bulls be back in control, or we lose this level on this daily candle, it gets rejected, and we're headed down to the bottom once again. So stay tuned, subscribe if you like this video. If you think that it offered some value, please like below, thumbs up, smash the like button. That tells me that you like this video, and I will do more of those. And I would just say that, as I get going, do more, it's gonna I'm going to talk about more than just, daily candles. I'm going to be jumping into some news, and I'm also going to be launching another channel with a friend called Planet Crypto, so stay tuned for that. But guys, I appreciate you watching, and let's go. Bulls, come on, step up. We got to regain